A dream takes shape. The pioneers of virtual reality. The idea of virtual reality, of stepping into another world, has captivated imaginations for centuries. Long before the technology existed, storytellers and inventors dreamed of ways to immerse us in artificial experiences. But it wasn't until the mid-20th century that these dreams began to take a more concrete form. One of the earliest pioneers was Morton Heilig, a cinematographer with a vision. In 1957, he built the Sensorama, an immersive theater experience that engaged multiple senses. It was a bulky, mechanical marvel, but it hinted at the potential of simulated environments. Then came people like Ivan Sutherland, who in the 1960s developed the first head-mounted display at MIT. This invention, though crude by today's standards, was a pivotal step towards creating truly immersive VR experiences. It paved the way for the work of Myron Kruger, whose video plays in the 1970s allowed users to interact with virtual objects using their bodies. My own journey into virtual reality began in the 1980s. I coined the term virtual reality and founded VPL Research, one of the first companies dedicated to developing VR technology. We created data gloves and headsets, pushing the boundaries of what was possible and imagining a future where VR could transform how we work, play, and interact with the world. These early pioneers, each with their unique vision and contributions, laid the foundation for the vibrant and rapidly evolving field of virtual reality that we know today. Stepping into the experience modern VR devices. The clunky headsets and glove controllers of early VR systems have evolved dramatically. Today's VR devices are sleek, powerful, and increasingly affordable, opening up immersive experiences to a wider audience. Companies like Oculus VR, HTC, and Sony have played a crucial role in this transformation. The Oculus Rift, with its high-resolution displays and precise motion tracking, helped usher in a new era of consumer VR. The HTC Vive, with its room-scale tracking capabilities, allowed users to physically move and interact within virtual spaces. And Sony's PlayStation VR brought high-quality VR experiences to a well-established gaming console, further expanding its reach. These devices, along with others like the Valve Index and the HP Reverb G2, continue to push the boundaries of visual fidelity, tracking accuracy, and user comfort. Advancements in display technology, processing power, and software development have led to more immersive and realistic virtual environments. But the evolution of VR hardware doesn't stop there. Researchers and companies are exploring new frontiers, such as haptic feedback suits that allow users to feel virtual objects, and eye-tracking technology that enhances realism and enables new forms of interaction. As technology continues to advance, we can expect even more immersive and groundbreaking VR devices in the years to come. A world of possibilities, VR applications across industries. The potential applications of VR extend far beyond gaming and entertainment, reaching into fields as diverse as healthcare, education, engineering, and the arts. VR is no longer a niche technology, but a powerful tool with the potential to transform industries and redefine how we learn, work, and interact with the world around us. In medicine, surgeons can use VR to plan complex procedures and practice their techniques in realistic simulations without any risk to patients. Medical students can use VR to gain valuable experience by performing virtual surgeries and interacting with virtual patients. VR can also be used to treat phobias, PTSD, and other mental health conditions by creating safe and controlled environments for exposure therapy. In education, VR can transport students to distant lands, immerse them in historical events, or shrink them down to the size of an atom to explore the wonders of the microscopic world. Imagine learning about ancient Rome by virtually walking through the Colosseum, or studying the human body by traveling through the bloodstream. Architects and engineers can use VR to create immersive walkthroughs of buildings and structures before a single brick is laid, allowing them to identify potential design flaws and make changes early in the process. Manufacturing companies can use VR to train workers on complex assembly tasks in a safe and controlled environment. These are just a few examples of how VR is being used to solve real-world problems and create new possibilities across a wide range of industries. As the technology continues to evolve and become more accessible, we can expect to see even more innovative and transformative applications of VR in the years to come. Section 4. The two sides of the coin. Benefits and challenges of VR. While the potential benefits of VR are vast, it's important to acknowledge the potential downsides and challenges associated with this emerging technology. Like any powerful tool, VR can be used for good or ill, and its widespread adoption raises important ethical and societal considerations. One concern is the potential for addiction and escapism. Immersive virtual worlds can be incredibly compelling, and some individuals may find it difficult to balance their time spent in virtual environments with their real-life responsibilities. Excessive VR use could lead to social isolation, neglect of personal relationships, and a disconnect from the physical world. Another concern is the potential for VR to exacerbate existing inequalities. High-quality VR experiences require expensive hardware and software, which may not be accessible to everyone. This could create a digital divide where some individuals and communities are left behind in the VR revolution. There are also potential health risks associated with VR use. Some users experience VR sickness, which can cause nausea, dizziness, and eye strain. Long-term effects of VR use on vision, brain development, and overall health are still being studied. Addressing these challenges will require a multifaceted approach involving collaboration between technology developers, policymakers, educators, and the public. It's crucial to establish ethical guidelines for VR development and use, promote responsible VR consumption, and ensure that the benefits of VR are shared equitably across society. Section 5. Understanding the impact, scientific and psychological perspectives on VR. As VR technology becomes more sophisticated and integrated into our lives, it's crucial to examine its psychological and social effects. Researchers in fields like psychology, neuroscience, and sociology are conducting studies to understand how VR experiences impact our perceptions, behaviors, and interactions with others. Studies have shown that VR can be a powerful tool for learning and skill development. The immersive nature of VR experiences can enhance engagement, improve knowledge retention, and facilitate the development of practical skills in a safe and controlled environment. For example, medical students trained using VR simulations have demonstrated significant improvements in surgical technique compared to those trained using traditional methods. VR is also being explored as a tool for promoting empathy and understanding. By stepping into the shoes of others through VR experiences, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of different perspectives, cultures, and walks of life. This has the potential to foster empathy, reduce prejudice, and promote pro-social behavior. However, some studies have also raised concerns about the potential negative effects of VR on social interaction. For example, research suggests that spending excessive time in virtual environments may lead to a decline in face-to-face communication skills and a preference for virtual interactions over real-world ones. More research is needed to fully understand the long-term psychological and social implications of VR use. It's essential to continue studying how VR affects our cognitive abilities, emotional responses, social behaviors, and overall well-being. Section 6. A glimpse into the future. VR's potential and integration into daily life. As VR technology continues to evolve at a rapid pace, it's exciting to imagine its potential impact on our future and its integration into our daily lives. While VR is already making waves in various industries, we're only beginning to scratch the surface of its capabilities. Imagine a future where VR headsets are as commonplace as smartphones, allowing us to connect with loved ones across the globe as if they were physically present. Imagine attending virtual concerts, sporting events, and conferences from the comfort of our homes, eliminating the barriers of distance and cost. VR has the potential to revolutionize education, providing immersive and engaging learning experiences for students of all ages. Imagine students exploring the Amazon rainforest, traveling to the International Space Station, or stepping back in time to witness historical events firsthand, all through the power of VR. In the workplace, VR could transform remote collaboration, allowing colleagues to interact in shared virtual spaces, as if they were in the same room. Imagine architects designing buildings together in real time, engineers collaborating on complex projects from different continents, or surgeons performing remote surgeries with the assistance of VR technology. As VR becomes more integrated into our lives, it's crucial to approach its development and implementation with careful consideration. We must address ethical concerns, ensure equitable access, and prioritize the well-being of individuals and society as a whole. By harnessing the power of VR responsibly, we can create a future where this transformative technology enhances our lives and helps us build a better world.